What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Logan here, and today, guys, welcome back to another Wizard101 video, guys. And in this video, I worked a very, very long time to perfect my Myth Wizard of all wizards. I don't know why my Myth, but I wanted to do my Myth Wizard. So I got him to Visionary so I could do some PvP videos on him, and I completely perfected all the sets that I want to perfect. I got all the gear I wanted, and today I'm really excited to bring to you just my stat show off. So real quickly before the video starts, I'd like to real quickly go ahead and make sure that you like, share, and subscribe if you're new, and also hit the notification bell to be notified about my future uploads so you don't want to miss. And yeah, but real quickly, another thing before the video starts, I do want to say I'm sorry for not uploading frequently at all. The last time I did something was a week ago, and it showed me questing on my Myth and Mirage, but I've been kind of busy lately with trying to perfect my Myth. I want to get my wizards ready to do more PvP videos for y'all, so my wizards will actually be good and I can actually win more matches. Off camera, I did some crazy fun matches. I only recorded like one tourney, and it was like kind of a boring tourney, but I did a lot of tourneys and a lot of cool things to get all my gear. And yeah, so I'm pretty excited to start showing y'all, like, you know, some of my tournaments and more PvP on my Myth, because my Myth is fun. And also, I found out I love Storm PvP in this too. I figured that out. I like Storm and Myth and Balance PvP is what I've noticed so far. So yeah, are we ready to go and get into it? So the first set, we're going to be looking at the questing set, and as you can see, my Stitch is honestly God. Okay, so for the questing set, we're wearing the Mythic Paradox Conical. You can use Kandavasi or Cabal Hood. The Cabal Hood is a better choice than Kandavasi, but the reason I'm wearing the Mythic Paradox Conical is because it gives the most damage and the most, like, crit. Well, does it give most crit? No, it doesn't give most crit, but it gives a lot of damage. It's just by far the best hat for, in general, doing PVE questing, and that's why I'm wearing it. So for the robe, I'm wearing the Corporal Tennyson robe, the Light Brigade armor. You can also wear the Kandavasi Victor's gear, but for questing, if you want to do a side-by-side comparison, as you can see, you get more health from this robe. You do lose a power pip, but then you get extra resist, more damage, more critical, and yeah, but the only downside is how much accuracy you lose. But I'm okay with that because of some of my socketing and stuff that I have for questing. This works for me, and yeah, so there you go. For the boots, I'm wearing the Mythic Paradox boots, same as the hat. It just gives the downright most damage, most everything, really. It's just another pair of boots that I don't have that you could wear is Nimbari Horde Pack boots. Those I think they're a little bit better, actually, than Paradox shoes, at least for PvP. I don't know, though. Haven't really looked too much into that because I don't want to have crowns right now. But you could also wear the Galash. Well, that's more of a PvP kind of pair. Also, of course, Cabal boots, but this is like a direct upgrade from Cabal to Paradox. So yet again, Paradox. So for the wand, there are a lot of different options. I'm just wearing Eye of Soothsayer for questing because it has really balanced stats. Of course, there's the Baba Yaga's Revered Weapon, but it lacks in the critical that I want. This has all the critical I want, but it's lacking in the damage that I want. This, yet again, lacks in that, you know, it pretty much, this gives still 12 damage and some critical, which, it's very balanced. It's like in between the Revered Baba Yaga weapon and the Jack Hollow's guitar. It's kind of in between, and it gives me pretty much the more balanced kind of version of it, so that's kind of what I like to wear. You can really wear anything, but yeah, that's what I'm wearing. I'm sure there's something better for questing, but that's just personally what I'm wearing. So for the theme, we're wearing the Morgainth's Bite, dropped by Morgainth, of course. If you're curious where all the gear is, this is just farmed in many different places that this could be dropped. This is farmed by Corporal Tennyson, who is a gold key boss in the Imperia Part 1. It's in the sewers, I think. This is, yet again, farmed really anywhere, and this is from the Terror Sword pack. Anyways, now this is the Morgane the same. As you can see, I have some critical sockets, power pip, and that in there. Yet again, another option, you could use Blade of Fel Titaned or something, or the Dirk of Dimwood Veil, but I'm using Morgane's Bite because it gives an extra damage, and also I have some critical sockets on it, so it's pretty good. Anyways, for the amulet, I'm wearing Relic of Shadow Palace. Yet again, I don't have the Shane Von Shane amulet from the upper halls, which I wish I had. I would use that, but I don't, and I don't feel like farming it, because King's Isle removed the glitch where you can, mark in front of a, like, a door or something, port to your house, and start running into a wall, and then port back, and you'll go through the wall. You can't do that anymore. So it's a much bigger pain to, farm Shane Von Shane, because you actually have to do the dungeon now. So, yeah, I'm just wearing Relic of Shadow Palace, because, yeah, I'm not doing that. Anyways, for the ring, we're wearing the Mimic Ring. Another option, I don't know if I have it. Yeah, I don't have it anyways. You can wear the Paradox Ring. It's very close comparable, but I'm just wearing the Drake Ring because, if I'm not mistaken, I haven't really looked too much into it, but I know they're very equal. I kind of liked the Mimic Ring more. Yet again, this is formed by Mimic, Gold Key Boss, and Mirage. But yeah, it gives that critical, gives the damage, and I have another crit socket in there. It gives pretty much everything I want. For the pet, we're wearing King Cuddles, which I just made this double pet XP. That's how devoted I was to making this set. As you can see, I have the 3 best critical talents in there. Then I have Pain Giver, Myth Dealer, which the Myth Dealer displays as 9, but I did some calculations. I did a test where I unequipped the pet. Look at my damage. And then, well, 6, 6, and 9, of course. Well, it should be obvious that should give me 21 damage. But then whenever I equipped the pet, it gives me 22 damage. So that the display number for the dealer is 9, but it rounds up to 10. So the dealer is pretty much a 10. And yeah, so there you go. That's that pet. For the mount, pretty much any mount works, but I'm using the Battle Narwhal because I don't have Myth Culture. But, you know, yet again, any mount works. Gives 2 universal damage. For the deck, we're wearing the Paradox deck because it gives some good things. You can wear Rat deck, which, since I already had Paradox deck, I just leveled I used this until I got to level 130, and then I just wore Paradox deck because I did not want to farm Rasputin for it. So yeah, now let's go ahead and look into the stats here. So for the damage, we're rocking with 145 damage, which is pretty good. Especially for a Myth Wizard. You know, all the Paradox gear gives really high damage. For the resist, as you can imagine, we're lacking in resist with this gear because it gives, like, pretty much no resist. But then we have good accuracy. We have some pretty good health, too. Then we have 86 critical hits. So, if I were to wear Baba Yaga, this would go up to, I think, 152 damage, I think. But if I was wearing Jack Hollows, then this would be at 100% critical. But I would be at like 129 damage. So I kind of went in between. I still critical a lot wearing this. And then I still have good damage. So that's kind of why I was wearing Eye Soothsayer. For the block, we have 7% block. Nobody really cares about the block too much or the resist while they're questing. It's normally about the damage or critical. Armor piercing, you're going to lack in the armor piercing because of this gear. But yeah, 6%. 4 stun resist percent, 12 incoming and 21 outgoing with 4% pip conversion, 93 power pip, which I could improve, but then 9% shadow pip bonus. So yeah, that's that set. Let's go and get into a different set. We're going to go ahead and go into my critical set. So I'm wearing now that y'all already know where the gear's from, I'm going to kind of speed through this a little more faster. We're wearing the Mythic Paradox Conical, the Brigade Armor, Paradox Shoes, Jack Hollow's Guitar, Morgane's Bite with my crit sockets, Relic of Shadow Palace, Drake Ring with crit sockets, the same triple damage, triple crit, Battle Narwhal, and Paradox deck. So pretty much it's the same gear, but the only change I have to my critical set is a Jack Hollow's Guitar, which leaves me, it leaves me with 133 damage. I thought it was 129, no. I have 133 damage, 24 universal resist, 30 accuracy. And then I have 851 critical, which is you have to have 837 at 130 to have 100%. So I'm about 20 critical, well, not 20 critical over it, but you get the point. Over the critical hit that I need. 1% block, 2% armor piercing, 4 stun resist, 20 incoming, 21 outgoing. Pretty much the same stats, except you extract 12 damage from it, and I go to 100% critical. Honestly, y'all could tell me in the comments if I should use my critical set for questing or my questing set for questing, because it's either I could have 12 more damage, 86% critical, or 100% critical with only 133 damage. The reason I kind of wore the questing set with the ISU Sayer is because of how much bosses block in Imperia. At least from doing Imperia, they block so many times to where I don't even think the critical is that important with how much they block. But yet again, you know, that's totally up to you what you want to wear, but that's what I'm wearing. Sorry. Anyways, let's go and get into my damage set. For the damage set, here we go. We're wearing the Paradox Conical, Brigade Armor, Paradox Boots, and the Baba Yaga's Focused Mace, Revered Weapon, Morgane's Bite, Relic of Shadow Palace, Drake Silent Ring with King Cuddles, which another pet I do have, I have Captain Snuggles right here. He's pretty good. It just replaces a critical with a spell proof. Just thought I ought to kind of show y'all that in case, you know, you think that would be better for one of my sets. Anyways, Battle on Our Wall Paradox deck. So the only change, keep in mind, the critical set and the damage set, pretty much all it was is a change in the wand, really. Because I pretty much had the max damage and max critical I pretty much could get, unless I were to equip those two wands. So, yeah, that's pretty much what I'm looking at. With that, I didn't work too hard on getting the max damage or anything like that. I know I could get more damage. Don't spam me in the comments with the fact that I could get more damage, because I know I could. But I don't really use this set too much, but it still leaves me with 152 damage, which isn't that bad for a Myth Wizard. 24 resistance, universal resist with 30% accuracy, with still 72 critical hit. That's kind of impressive. I mean, to get 152 damage with 72% on a Myth, I'm proud of that. 1% block doesn't matter right now. 7 armor piercing, 4 stun resist, 12 incoming, 21 outgoing, with 33 pip conversion, 93 power pip, and 9 shadow pip. So that's what I'm looking at with that. Now, a set that I'm very excited to show y'all because how hard I worked on it. We're going into the PvP set. So let's go ahead and look into this pet. Not pet, it just, I had my pet thing up. For some reason I said pet. Okay, for the hat, here goes the change. Going after more Pierce and more of the resist. We're wearing Kandavasi Victor's, Victor's hood. As you can see, you're wearing Paradox with that. Sure, you get more damage, but you need that Pierce and that resist. It's that simple. And here's whenever I'm kind of shifty. For the robe, I have the Brigade Armor, of course, but then also have the Malastair robe. You can compare. You get more health from the Brigade Armor. You get, and I'll show you my stats with the both robes equipped. But yeah, as you can see, Kandavasi gives an extra power pip. Kandavasi gives 8 more accuracy, though. That's the part that's bad. But then Brigade Armor gives 2 more damage, 4 more critical, and an extra... Oh, crap, for some reason I am tripping my words right now. Yeah, but then an extra resist, too. So as you can see, they're both the same stitch row, by the way. But, yeah. That's really kind of... I'm kind of shifty on that. I'll show you my stats with both of those on. And I want y'all to vote in the comments section which one you think I should wear for PvP. But first, let's go and finish looking over the gear. We have the Mythic Paradox Boots. As you can see, yet again, you can wear the Galesh boots, but I kind of prefer Paradox. I'll let you look at that for a second. But, I don't know. I'm wearing Paradox because I already have pretty good resist as it is, and I don't really need the Galesh right now. But, actually, if I were to wear the Brigade Armor with those, I could go up to 56 universal resist, which is just pretty good. But yeah, I'm wearing the Paradox shoes for this because I don't know. Hold on, let me pull my backpack back up. There we go. Yeah, so Paradox boots. For the one, we're wearing the Baba Yaga's Focused Mace. You can also wear the ISU Sayer, but as you can see, I don't really care about my critical at all in PvP. So pretty much, I went for the extra pierce and the extra damage. But you can go with Eyes Soothsayer if you want more block and more, you know, just more block and more critical, if that's what you're after on your PvP set. But I'm going with the Baba Yaga's revered weapon, which is, by the way, was a pain in the craft. Thought I ought to go ahead and mention that. Anyways, now we're wearing Dirk of Dimwood Veil. We have, here we go, we have pretty dang good sockets, 2 pierce jewels, and I wanted to put in a Shadow Pip jewel to make PvP extra broken. So anyways, then we're wearing the Relic of Shadow Palace for the set. Yet again, I wish I had the Shane Von Shane one, because it gave more pierce, more resist, and as I said, I don't care about the critical or block. Well, there's just no block on the other one. It would be like a direct upgrade for the amulet. So this is not the best of all gear. You should probably try to go for Shane Von Shane. If you don't have the more ganked one, then definitely just go for Shane Von Shane. Because, you know, if you already have it and you don't want to farm for the Shane Von Shane one, then sure, wear it. But if you don't have either one, go for Shane Von Shane. Anyways, here we go. Duelist Daredevil Ring. Pretty big pain to get. 5,500 arena tickets. But yeah, as you can see, you can also wear Alpha and Omega Ring, but I didn't want to wear Alpha and Omega, so I got Duelist Ring, because as you can see, from that, you lose a little bit of health, same power pip, pretty much the same block, but then you get 6 extra pierce. Then you get also an extra damage, and the incoming and outgoing doesn't really matter. That's not even really a comparison. As you can see, for sockets, it also gives the extra square socket, and I socketed in some more pierce. So for the pet, I wish I had a better pet. I tried on double pet XP, but I can only make my triple crit, triple damage. As you can see, we had some funny pet fails. We had, I was trying to get a triple double with Mighty. So it would be like, it would have 7 myth damage, 7 universal damage, 11 myth damage with 6 universal resist, and then 11 universal resist. So I was trying to go for triple damage with the Mighty Jewel, but I kept failing at Mega. Look, I got Ice Dealer at Mega on that one. Let's keep looking through just a little bit. Oh yeah, on that one I got Fairy, which I didn't want. This one I got Fairy, which I didn't want. This one got Unicorn. This was like one of my first hatches. Then King Cuddles was the actual good success of double pet XP. This one got Sword and Shield out of nowhere. Had no idea where that came from. That was a pretty good base, I think, for something else, though. Yeah, old Bubba, he got Brilliant, which is his plus 65 intellect. It's a selfish talent. He got that at Mega. Let's look around. We got that adult, yeah, those weren't fails. This Teen Mythdactyl was another attempt at doing it. After I kept failing, I started at square one and just tried to go with a different pet. It got Fire Dealer at Teen, so that was really fun. Yeah, and then this one got, Brilliant yet again, and Ancient. And then, yeah, so that's pretty much all the pet fails. I could not make the triple double, so I accepted Prince Snuggles, who is pretty much triple double, but instead of having a Mighty to give me 3 damage and 2 extra resist, I have Fairy. I don't know if this will ever come in clutch for PvP, and it might come in clutch for a PvP video, and I could have a really epic PvP video, but I don't know. I really don't know. I really wish I had a triple-double with, because I already have the Mighty Jewel, too, don't I? Hold on, let me check. I know I have the Mighty Jewel. Oh, I thought I had Mighty. Oh, yeah, Mighty. There it is. I have Mighty Opal right there, but of course it has Fairy. Maybe the Fairy Maycast will help me. Who knows? And I thought I ought to go and mention, yet again, the dealer displays as 9, but it is actually 10, so it gives me an extra damage that it's actually showing. Anyways, out of the pets... Sorry that I stayed on pets so long. Battle Narwhal, yet again, Paradox deck. Which the Paradox deck might not be the best because of the copies, but I mostly have all my hits and my tower shields in my side hand whenever I'm PvPing. So it's fine. I don't have an official PvP deck set up because I just now finally got the Duelist Ring and unlocked it with a socket wrench because I don't have crowns and socketed it. So I don't have a deck to show y'all yet, but I will probably show y'all my official deck with my TC side hand deck in my first Myth PvP video. But yeah. Anyways, let's go and get into the stats. So, as you can see, we have pretty good health off this set. 137 damage, which is pretty good for my PvP set. Yet again, guys, I will show y'all my PvP stats with Corporal Tennyson Robe. Please tell me, honestly, what y'all think in the comments. Anyways, we have 49 Universal Resist, 51 bottom, and then we have 105 to Storm. Actually, that is one thing I thought I ought to mention. On this wand, I want to replace that Storm, the Storm one with another Universal Resist or whatever. But yeah, it's still okay. Then we have 33 accuracy. So the first page is looking really good. I could get up to 56 resist if I wore Galesh boots and the Corporal Tennyson Robe. But I definitely don't want to wear Galesh boots. That's definitely not up for debate, really. Anyways, yet again, I don't really care about critical. So we have 32% critical, only 1% block. Nowadays in PvP, critical block rating don't really matter. At least that's kind of my opinion. I don't really care that much about critical or the block rating, so that's why they're pretty low. I have 36 armor piercing, which I'm very proud of. 36 armor piercing is like God. Then we have 4 stun resist with 15 incoming heal and 10 outgoing heal. With 33% pip conversion. Who knows, that could even save me sometimes in a PvP. I don't know. 98 power pip bonus with 10% shadow pip bonus. Now I'm going to go ahead and give y'all a comparison with the Corporal Tennyson Robe equipped, and I want y'all to tell me what you think. So, Corporal Tennyson, it goes up 2 damage to 139. The resist goes up 1 to 50%. The accuracy, though, drops from 33 accuracy to 25 accuracy. But then, my critical, it goes up 1 critical. The same block, same pierce. All the other stats are the same. So, except I do lose a power pip. So, which one do you think is better? Please tell me in the comment section below. Either I can get 2 damage, 1 extra resist, more health, but then I lose 8 accuracy. So, it's just enough to not fizzle my shadow spells. But if I get mantled or something, then I have a much less chance of not fizzling. So, it really is up for debate which one I should wear for PvP. Then, yet again, 1% more critical, and all the other stats are the same, except I lose a power pip. Please tell me what y'all think in the comments. I don't know which one I'm shifting towards. I'm kind of shifting towards Kandavasi, but when I look at my stats with the Brigade armor, it's like, I really want to wear the Corporal Tennyson Robe from how much I farmed for it. But, it's like, I don't know. Please tell me in the comments which one you think is better. Should I go with the accuracy that gives me just enough to not fizzle for the more enhanced stats, or should I still wear Kandavasi just in case I get mantled or I'm up against a lore spammer? Please tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. And that's actually going to do it for the video, guys. If you enjoyed this video or found it helpful, then make sure you go and drop a like. Also, subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell to be notified about my future videos. And yet again, guys, I am very sorry for not uploading much at all lately. A lot has been going on. School enrollments have also been going on. Just this morning, Caden went to his school enrollment. So, yeah, school's coming up again, which is kind of depressing because I don't know if anyone out there knows, but I literally hate school with every inner fiber in my body. But, yeah. Anyways, yet again, just wanted to apologize for not uploading much lately. In Wiz, I've been trying to perfect my wizards. And also, I haven't had that much motivation to upload because I kind of was pushing myself too hard. I was uploading a lot of videos in 1 day or 2 days. Like, I'd upload, like, 3, like, it would go from, like, 1 to 3 videos a day. I was kind of pushing myself too hard. Even though I know it was my choice to do that, kind of started pushing myself too hard. And I kind of got tired of making videos. And after the power went out for a week, I kind of regained that feel for making videos. But I wanted to do more PvP videos. So I finally decided to perfect my Myth Wizard because, well, I mean, do y'all in the comments want me to take a little more break so it would give me time to perfect my Storm Wizard, who's level 125. My Ballad, who's 124. My Ice, who's also 124. There could be some fun PvP on my Ice. Should I take the time to level him up to max level and get him good gear? Well, this is the walkthrough series right here. And also, I have a 120 death on my other account. Should I level him up and get him good gear? What PvP videos do you want to see in the future? And, yeah, also, please tell me Corporal Tennyson Robe for Myth or Kondavasi for my PvP set. And also, of course, just go and tell me what other PvP schools you would like to see, because I have all these max levels right here, and a death on another account. And they can all be used to do PvP. It's just my Myth is the first one that I updated, because Myth PvP, I have a really fun feeling is gonna be fun. But yeah, anyways, yet again, if you're new, drop a like, also subscribe, hit the notification bell to be notified about my future videos. And without further ado, guys, that was the gear that I spent about a week just straight up farming for hours and hours a day. So if you enjoyed the video, yet again, drop a like, and yeah. Also subscribe, hit the notification bell to be notified about my future videos. And guys, without further ado, Logan Ash is now out. Peace, guys, and have an amazing, amazing rest of your day. Peace.